Good morning, everyone. This is Bremster, and today I'm going to be continuing my journey on Alexplorer. Yesterday we did Fellwood, and today we're going to be going into Winterspring. So I logged off my character in Moonglade. Of course, this is the journey where I've got an XP locked Paladin, and the whole point of this is to play through all of the stories of all of the zones in an order that feels right to me, but to also do some interesting things along the way. I'm mostly staying ground locked, but I'm not being 100% insistent on that. If there's something that I want to explore that is only accessible by flying, I will explore it. But as a general rule, I will be trying to head back to where I was and continue my journey on a ground mount from where I was when I left off. Of course, yeah, so I had... Actually, I could probably run from here because I'm wanting to head into Winterspring and I'm in Moonglade. So flying to Fellwood and continuing from there is probably no different to heading into Timbermore Hold from here. If people have questions about the sort of thing that I'm doing, then, you know, they should feel free to, like, leave comments and everything, and I'll try and answer questions about my goals. But basically what I'm just trying to do is play through the story of World of Warcraft. Now, there have been some challenges put in place by the way that the game is presented, and the further through the story I get, the harder it's going to be. I'm learning that by playing my main character, Bremic, and finding out that it is not really possible to play through Battle for Azeroth without having content from later expansions intrude, because it just automatically puts you into the wrong story modes. But I'm doing what I can. Now, I need to head east in order to get to Winterspring, so I need to go this way. Getting to Winterspring, oh man, the first time I did this was like, so this, like, what is this? And every time I came into a new zone, it was like, how big is this game? Now, it is still freezing cold in Melbourne, so I'm sitting here with a warm cup of soup as my lunch and breakfast. Greetings, Paladin. I will stand guard here as both speaker for the Timbermore here in Winterspring and as a defender of the tribe. Our Winterfall brethren here in this frigid land have fallen under the same corruptive sway as the Firbolg of Fellwood. If you've come here offering the Timbermore Firbolg's aid, then we are ready to accept such an offer. The Timbermore tend to stay to themselves, Alexplorer. While we do allow safe passage to those we trust, we try to avoid other Firbolg tribes if at all possible. The Winterfall tribe has become increasingly hostile toward us. They seem to be in a state of rage, completely engulfed by their own fear and hatred of anything they do not understand. The Winterfall carries spirit beads, which have clearly failed to protect them against corruption. Bring me 10 of these beads to show that you have thinned their ranks. We're definitely able to get thorium here. And for grinding to Exalted with Timbermore Hold, Winterspring was definitely the place to do it, because there were a few things. First of all, these guys could drop an item called the Winterfall Firewater, and Winterfall Firewater was a very nice consumable that was used by people in raids. But it was an elixir. There we go, Winterfall Firewater. Increases your attack power and size. And of course, this is the only zone where you used to be able to get ice cap. So if you wanted to do herbalism and gain and craft all of the stuff, certain potions required ice cap, which meant that you would need to get herbs here in order to get them all. There is an ice cap.
I'm out of range.
Actually worth a little bit. And there is a rare Yeti. Who can drop pants that I haven't got, a chest piece I haven't got, shoulders I haven't got. But he dropped it. But one of the reasons people would farm here... What dropped? When this creature died, some sort of energy was released from its body. The energy was passed on to you, and now you feel somewhat stronger. According to Winterspring locals, Witch Doctor Maori at the Snowden Chalet is an expert in the wildlife of the area. She might know something about this mysterious energy. Okay. More mountain silver sage. Now, the ice cap has probably been put down here. In reagents? Oh no, it's in herbs. I may have got ice cap before from frozen herbs in the Alterac Mountains.
I need to get closer.
I'm sitting here. As my graphics card warms up the room, I'll probably be able to get rid of my blanket and my jacket and turn the heater off. But for now, I'm just cold.
It's too far away.
There used to be other Winterfall camps. Like down here, but it's sending me to this. Oh no, as you can see, if I mouse over it, any of the Winterfall camps can drop the beads. Used to also be good to fish here. But I don't remember why. Let's go talk to Donovan Snowden. I should be coming down the road, and then it should be sort of here-ish. There's the Snowden camp. True silver? Yes, okay. And rich thorium. So is it pointy? Pointy meaning it gives me a point. It is not pointy. I want it to be pointy because I'm trying to max out my mining. And from what I can tell, the only way to get points is from rich thorium veins. Okay, so here's Donovan Snowden, who I've been sent to talk to. Thank goodness you're here. I've discovered the secret of the fierce Winterfell Fallbolg.
Be good.
I came to Winter Spring to investigate the Frostfire hot springs. I've noticed that the water seems to have strange qualities. I haven't been able to discover the source, and to tell you the truth, I've had some difficulty lately due to the Winterfall Fallbolg. They seem to be drawn to the springs, just as I am. They have become extremely protective of the water, and won't let me come near two larger springs to the north of here. I'd like to continue my studies, so won't you help me?
Keep your feet on the ground. Off with you.
Wants me to kill 15 of them. I've already done that, but I can do more. The aggression of the Winterfall Fallbolg has to have its source somewhere. I'd like to get to the bottom of it if I can. I've seen the Fallbolg in the camps to the north brewing something like in a cauldron. They seem very protective out of it. If whatever they're cooking up is what's causing this, I must examine it myself. Find that cauldron if it's still there, and bring me back what's inside.
Watch your back.
Congratulations.
How are you?
Human, I possess a great knowledge of the world and how to create charms of great power.
Be good.
What's this? You got this smell of the echo on you. The Marari tell you a little bit about the echo and what it do. You're lucky, human. The echo searched you out. A troll like me's gotta find the echo herself. All the creatures of Winterspring have echo. The Fallbolg, the Chillwind, the Shardtooth, even the Ice Thistle Yeti. You kill these creatures, and sometimes a bit of echo comes out. Different creatures, different echo. Go on now. Go find the other echo.
Spirits be with you, man.
Maori been making charms from the spirits of the wilds here for years now. Maori just pluck the echo right out of the animals and make charms for the kids and the adventurers. Over to the east, there be a tall hill surrounded by the Shardtooth bears. Up on the hill be a Rimepelt, the oldest bear in the woods. Maori need that bear for her magic. You bring me that bear's big old heart.
Bye-bye now.
He's a big old bear. And while I rip out his heart, he'll be back in a moment.
Congratulations.
Everybody come and watch the Brimster, and then everybody go and leave the Brimster. The Brimster feels so alone.
Congratulations.
big old cauldron. Inside the cauldron bubbles a rotting, repulsive smelling substance. Greenish substance inside the cauldron is putrid and viscous. No matter what it is, it doesn't seem to be good. It would be best to report back to Donovan with your findings, along with a sample of the liquid with your from the cauldron. I found a strange goo. Oh, sorry. They really don't make it hard to grind up the Timbermore rep. Another interesting question would be, what classic reps should I try and improve? As a minor herbalist, there's almost none I need. We very much appreciate what you have done for the Timbermore, Alexplorer. Your continued efforts will surely earn my tribe's trust and respect. Thank you for what you have done. As saddening as it is, accept this as a token of thanks. I would ask of you to please continue helping us, Alexplorer. We have very few allies on which to call upon, and without your aid, the threats against my tribe will surely be too much for us to handle alone. Winter Spring is a beautiful zone, but yeah, probably. One of the problems that Classic WoW had, one of the many, is that when you got to higher levels, the low-level zones became completely irrelevant. So you would spend all of your time having to do grinding in high-level zones, so sort of hinterlands onwards. Because the low-level herbs, meaningless. The low-level mobs didn't give anything. The low-level quests didn't give anything. So people would create new characters so that they could level again, but that wasn't progressing their account at all and everything. It was like very, very weird, and I kind of get it, but sometimes it just felt like, oh, what am I actually doing and everything? But we all had fun. So Winter Spring was one of those zones where you would spend an extraordinarily long amount of time because there was so much in this zone. It was one of the places you could get Black Lotus. It was the only place you could get Ice Cap. You had to come here to grind Timbermore rep. If you wanted this particular mount that I'm on at the moment, it was the only place that it came from. This is the Winter Spring Frost Saber. So there was a lot to do in Winter Spring. It was one of the few places you could grind arcane crystals, and down the south in Frostwhisper Gorge, it was one of the few places that you could come to farm. That and the southern part of the Blasted Lands were the only places that you could farm the demons for the Eye of Divinity. There were the Onyxia chain, the chain to get the Drakefire amulet to be able to do Onyxia came through here. So much stuff.
How are you? Be good.
Thanks so much, Alexplorer. Now I can get back to work here. Did you find anything of interest in the Winterfell camp?
Keep your feet on the
I
ground.
hope you found something, Alexplorer. The Winterfell are becoming increasingly aggressive.
Off with you.
Disturbing news indeed. This stuff's much more like what you'd see in Fellwood than Winterspring.
Be good.
Very interesting, Alexplorer. When this toxic substance is mixed with water from the hot springs, it loses its toxicity, only retaining the ability to temporarily affect those that ingest it. This must be why the Winterfell protect the hot springs so fervently. They need them to purify their fire water. We need to stop this. Cut off contact between the Winterfell and the Deadwood. A group of runners walks the distance between their village and Fellwood. Find and defeat them, and steal their shipment.
Off with you. Watch your back.
The cauldron looked like it contained concentrated material. If the Winterfell are diluting this stuff directly in the springs, contamination could build up over time. and then the dilution would be less and less effective. The spring to the northeast is boiled over with elementals. I thought it was because of the cataclysm, but their appearance could be a reaction to this. Could you check for them for corruption? Hunt a few and bring me any bits of green fallen material they leave behind. My accent got in the way there. Green foreign material they leave behind. Collect 7 pieces of suspicious green sludge from scalding spring surges or boiling spring bubbles.
Keep your feet on the ground.
I want to finish my soup while it's still warm. Something just refreshing about cup of soup. When I was a kid, cup of soups would just be basically powdered flavoring that would make the water a vague color and give it a slightly off powdery flavor. Cup of soups these days are really good.
Don't be shy.
You got the bear. Let's see the bear.
Good to meet ya.
This is nice. Big heart. If you be interested, Mari tell you how I be getting the echo.
You be careful, man.
What is she doing with that heart? And if you cross your eyes and hold your thumbs toward the sky and press it real hard. Oh, okay. You just take the bits here and any bits. It don't matter, living or stone or what. And if you cross your eyes and hold your thumbs toward the sky and press real hard, the echo sometimes come out. Just like that.
Relax.
Okay, so I need to find Winterfall Crate from the Winterfall Runners, and I need to do the Suspicious Green Sludges. The Suspicious Green Sludges, of course, is that the ruins of Keltheral? No, I've been sent to the ruins of Keltheral. This Green Sludges is north of the road, okay. But along the road, there will be the Winterfell Runners. This quest has existed the whole time. And I don't know if they've made the Winterfall Runners easier to find. Oh man, I took the blanket off because I was too warm. But it's still so cold. Because hot air rises, so my legs get cold really quick. So I'm overall, I'm really hot. Don't you think? Here's a Winterfall Runner. These guys used to actually run, not walk, and they used to be quite rare.
Congratulations.
There's the crate. There's a cup of soup that we tried when I got really sick a few months ago. I don't know if you remember, I nearly died. I came out of it being barely able to eat for a week or so. And cup of soups was basically what I could handle. And so we bought a whole bunch of them. And I'm just going through the backlog. And there's one that we had, which was a spicy Malaysian laksa in a cup of soup form. Now, I love laksa, and I will frequently at work there's a Malaysian restaurant, and I will go there for a good laksa. So here's me thinking, it's like, this isn't like a $2 cup of soup laksa. This is going to be terrible. It was actually really nice. Like, was it as good as the restaurant made laksa? Not even close. But for a $2 cup of soup that I could just boil water, pour into a cup and stir, it was really good. And, you know, a lot less calories than a lot of the things. Oh, I love a pot noodle. I absolutely adore a pot noodle, but pot noodles, I need to do less pot noodle. Getting old. The improvement to food technology is... Food and medicine are the things, and I just can't believe we're trying to undo both the improvements to both food and medicine technology. It's like, what are we doing? What is that? It's like, I don't remember a rhino being here. So I would say that the $2 cuppa soup version is like half as good as the, like, it's 50% of the restaurant one. Like, so that's not very good at all. But for the convenience and the price and everything, it's really good. Would I prefer to have the restaurant one? Yes, but there's the issue of if I had the restaurant one all the time, I'd be overeating all the time, and that's not good. Whereas the cuppa soup one is a way more calorie controlled and, damn, it wasn't pointy, calorie controlled, and just everything is better. Man, it's good to be back in Winter Spring. Okay, multiple Winterfall runners. This is... There used to be one, and he wouldn't spawn very often. Oh, look at this. This is crazy. Look at this. There used to be one, and he wouldn't spawn very often, and you would... Normally you have to get people to tell you where they were. Like, Winterfall Runner is at the crossroads, or Winterfall Runner is just leaving the tunnel or whatever, so that you could find him.
What's on your mind? Off with you.
We'll see what happens when the Winterfall don't get their firewater.
Watch your back.
Donover examines the contents of the crate. I wonder if consuming this substance makes the Firbolg more aggressive. They do seem much larger.
Keep your feet on the
The
ground.
Winterfell Firbolg are not a normally aggressive tribe. This change in their behavior leads me to think that they must be under orders from their chief. We most likely can't undo the damage that has already been done, but if their leader is slain, they may not get any worse. Head east again, past where you found that cauldron. High Chief Winterfell is here, at the easternmost part of Timbermore Post.
Be good. Keep your feet
What
on
did
the
you
ground.
find? That's quite a bit of it. The Winterfell are slipping further and further, and now we'll have to worry about the other wildlife as well. In time.
Be good.
And my bags are filling up. My reagent bags are definitely full. All of this stuff. I haven't been to an auction house in zone. I think I've done 3 zones since I last visited an auction house. I'm definitely playing the game in hard mode by not flying, and it's constantly feeling this way. The couple of times I've run into someone in my area who's doing either questing or farming by flying, it's been very clear the difficulty I'm putting on myself. The fact that I'm already nearly revered.
Target.
With Timbermore Hold is just broken.
Congratulations, congratulations.
The log you found on the High Chief looks extensive, but after looking through a couple of the pages, you find you cannot read the text. The markings are so crude and poorly formed that you are not sure if anyone would be able to read them. But perhaps Donovan will be able to tell you what it says. Farming these camps into extinction used to be a thing. There's Winterfall Firewater, which I can't even find in my bags. The green vial. Here it is. Auction 40 gold. Yeah, right. That is not true. I mean, it makes you bigger. It's one of the few items in the game that increases your size, I imagine. And there were a bunch of different stacking ways of doing it. There were ways that you could make your character like 8 or 9 times its normal size if you use a bunch of different items that increase your size, and Winterfall Firewater is one of them. These puzzles were all good, Eric. They were great.
Off with you.
Thank you so much, Alexplorer. I hope to get back to my studies without worry that I will be ambushed. Please accept this as a reward.
Watch your back.
Now, what's this, Alexplorer?
Be good.
I wonder what all of this means. Can't make anything out.
Off with you.
The Winterfall are no longer a threat to me, but if you want to find out what was driving the Firbolg to create and consume this strange firewater, I think you should seek out Kellic Skykeeper. He's a druid that once worked to help cleanse Felwood with the Emerald Circle, and has since come here to study the nearby ruins. You might be able to find him to the east at Lake Kiltheril, where he spends his time recently.
Congratulations.
I am now honoured with Timbermore Hold. Already. So I've got a couple of hand-ins at Lake Kiltheril. Hello everyone who's dropping in. I hope you enjoy the WoW content. I'm playing this very differently to the way as expected, but I'm having a lot of fun doing it. Am I still getting rep from straight kills? Yes. They've made the rep grind redonkulously easy. If anyone has any questions, as I said, feel free to jump in. If anyone has any recommendations or thoughts about what I'm doing, I'd be very interested to hear them. I don't promise to make changes based on those recommendations or thoughts, but I don't pretend to know everything, and I am often wrong. Ooh, that one was pointy, 285. There's another rich thorium vein. Now, rich thorium is now only green, yet is still the only way I know to get points in mining. That one was not pointy. Crikey, it's going to take forever. None of this. Hang on, I don't know how to smelt thorium. Maybe smelting thorium? Will give me points? Maybe I've missed an entire thing? Maybe I should have been to a mining trainer long ago?
Greetings.
What is it you carry, Paladin?
Go in peace.
Yes, if you let me examine this for a while, I may be able to translate it for you. When I'm able to look over this fully, I will send word to you. Thank you for sharing this with me, Alexplorer. Very little is known about the Winterfall Firbolg. I actually want the strength trinket.
Good luck, friend.
So crit strike and speed, or haste, but this one is just strength. I'm going to stick that in my gear, but I don't know. Trinkets have been a problem. Like, I don't need to use... Another essence of undeath.
Congratulations.
Hello.
Pity me, stranger, and all the highborn. But it was here our folly began. Our folly that cursed our children, and our children's children, and our children's 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 children, and our children's 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 children. To this day.
Good luck, friend.
10,000 years ago, the highborn lived here in prosperity. We considered ourselves above the common ranks of the other night elves, with our every main need met by magic and wealth. We led lives of indulgence and amusement and greed. The spirits you see here are overwhelmed with remorse and regret. Their anguish chains them here. If you wish to learn more of Kelthalol and Zin Malor, free them from their agony.
Illuminate your path.
I've had several people say that I should be playing, Released Highborn Spirit says, thank you, Final Fantasy. But, this is my home. Suffering Highborn says, my children, what have I done? Suffering Highborn says, the crystal will save us. We can be saved. Relief at last. The crystal has returned. You must leave. No, I was to live forever. I will still. Released Highborn Spirit says, thank you. Relief at last. Relief at last.
Congratulations.
Greetings.
The crystal of Zinmalor was stolen from a far-off temple without remorse. Its ability to control the arcane was too tempting, and when it was toyed with, its shattering cursed us all. Kel'Thuzad suffered until the Sunderling destroyed it for good. Curse of Zinmalor binds all who seek its power here. I was the first to fall to its temptation. Thousands of years later, our long-lost descendants would be next.
Goddess Marjorna.
Not long after my death, the greed of my people would lead to their exile. Continent away, they would become the Quel'Dorei, the High Elves. In Quel'Thalas, they would bathe in the power of their Sunwell and forget their legacy of desire and greed. Remember that name. The Sunwell will become relevant at some point in about 40 hours. These distant descendants returned here, drawn by the hand of fate, doomed to repeat history. Hear their tale now, as I have.
Congratulations.
Hello.
We were proud and noble. Our faith in the light protected us. With the Sunwell, we wanted for nothing. Because of that blindness, we came here to repeat the tragedy of history, as our entire race would in time.
Till next we meet.
100 years ago, I and a small group of other High Elves travelled here from our homeland, Quel'Thalas. We sought the ancient mysteries of Kel'Thuzad to find why it was destroyed. We found fragments in the ice, shards of the crystal. The Archmage we accompanied did not take long to fall under their sway. In our foolishness, we noticed too late. His spirit wanders in the southeast among those he drove to madness, still clutching the memory of the precious shard. Obtain the memory of Zinmalor from the spirit of Archmage Manus. The obsession of one of our own brought the curse of Zinmalor on us all.
Be careful.
The one that's displaying the loot over here, that is part of Plumber. So Plumber is an add-on that's got a whole heap of UI and just UX improvements, but it's this one in particular, Loot Window. That's the one that's doing all of that, and there's a whole bunch of configuration options here that you can see that you can use to change the configuration of the loot window. Really nice. But the add-on is Plumber. Hopefully that helps you, Argonaut. Because I'm aiming for a questing experience rather than an efficiency experience, yeah, that I was looking for stuff that would improve display for both streaming and for the progression of what I'm doing. Hello, Archmage Manius.
Congratulations.
I am here to take out your Manius. Mania. Can I get to... I can't get to the rich thorium from down here without flying. It's very tempting. So, note where I'm standing, because skilling up my mining has been a problem. So, I am going to grab the rich thorium, ignore everything else. No, one was enough. It wasn't pointy. I'm just going to fly back. I'm not going to kill anything. I'm not going to do anything else. I'm going to fly back to where I was standing. See, right back to where I was. And back on a ground map. It was just trying to get that point, because these points are tricky.
Greetings.
Manius was a powerful mage and an honourable elf. His spirit did not deserve such an ignoble fate.
Good luck, friend.
We were shocked before we died. Didn't see it coming. Shocked that one among our noble and austere kind could descend into vicious obsession so quickly. Wasn't paying attention. We died as naive fools, the victims of our own blithe assumptions. The living would know that these events would play out yet again, both here and amongst the entire elven race with the fall of Quel'Thalas. That's what I was thinking of. Quel'Thalas is going to be interesting.
Be careful.
Long after my death, my people would suffer an even greater mistake. The High Elves relied on the Sunwell and its glory, never imagining a world without it. We would never make preparations to deal with such a fate. Later, when the Sunwell fell to the forces of the undead, what was left of my descendants would be lost and helpless, and the path they would take in response would change them forever. The Sindorai, still striving for redemption, would return here as well.
Congratulations.
This is cool. Telling the history of the elves here is really nice. We were not naive, as our forefathers were. We were suspicious and cunning and ready for betrayal at every turn. Yet our pride and greed drove us to ruin once more. How many more will be lost to Kel'Thelo?
Keep your wits about.
1 year ago, the legend of the Crystal of Zinmalor reached Silvermoon, and I led a group of the finest warriors and scholars available to this land. We brought ample mana crystals, so none of us would be tempted to taste the crystal itself. The crystal did not need our hunger to ruin us. Once in our possession, it warped all but me into wretched beasts. The wretched souls still wander, seeking more lives to chain to this lake. Will you give them mercy, or flee to die on safer ground someday? Slay 7 wretched spirits or wretched spectres at Lake Kel'Therol. I will also receive an orb of Kel'Therol. Okay. I can choose from a mace or a sword.
Hold your head high.
I can wipe them out. Many of them. Tapered greatsword, tapered greatsword. There was often a chest hiding in here.
Congratulations.
Another essence of undeath. It was weird. It's like the undead in a frozen place. That's really weird. And then Northrend. But we will get there after we see more about the Sunwell.
We will persevere.
The living fast rider who sent you here could not bear to see our fate. He ran a wise decision. If one now holds the crystal of Zinmalor again, it will spell the doom of all around them. It should never have been reassembled. None of these are going to matter, so I'll take the blade.
Shorel around.
You have seen enough. Know that the crystal of Zenmalor brings only ruin to all around it. Leave this place. If you do not wish to join us.
We will have justice.
Okay, Shade of the Spirit Seeker. The Master would have you silent. Fear not, Zinmalor. It will never belong to another. And then he wiped out a bunch of the spirits. Okay. Spirit be gone.
Peace be with you.
The Shade. Yes, I saw it too.
Farewell.
You say it spoke of a master, of one who holds Zinmalor. This is grave news. You must act, Paladin. I saw the shade fly off to the south. Take the path to the upper ruins, and you may be able to climb the frozen waterfall after it. Do not let your guard down. It may be waiting for you. Pursue and slay the shade of the spirit speaker and obtain any evidence of its master. We must discover who commands
May
this
the stars
monstrosity.
guide you.
I see a thorium of green. Apparently a herb in here, but I cannot see it. The ice cap. It was up there. Doesn't matter. Ah. Please be pointy. Not pointy. There's the shade of the spirit speaker. I now have the shard of the spirit speaker. There's a rich thorium vein over here. Can I get to it now on my ground bent? Yes. Please be pointy. Not pointy. The fact that it's green means it's only got like a 20% chance of giving me a point, possibly even less. So, getting these last 15 points is going to suck. I'm basically going to need to turn on flying, or use flying, and travel around in a zone with lots of rich thorium to try and get it all. I mean, I remember them just being dots. Like, I've been playing on Turtle and they're just dots. So I think they had the unique symbols because of the Gatherer add-on.
Ishnuala.
Did you find the shade? Is anything left to indicate its origin?
Denadris.
Let me see. Faintly written amongst the engraved incantations is the name of its master. Umbranze.
Farewell.
I've heard tales of Umbranze. That's probably the wrong pronunciation. Though I have not ever met him in person. Rumour has it that he's been collecting magical artifacts, though for what purpose I couldn't say. Best pass this information on to a trusted ally. Nim, the High Elf, can be found within Everlook, the large goblin town to the northeast. Tell him all that we have learned today.
Congratulations.
This is the town that I've been heading for, so now is the time. Let's follow the road. Follow the road to Everlook. We're off to see the High Elf. Was he a High Elf or a Night Elf? Doesn't matter. We're off to go see Nim. Yep, no, I get it, Argonaut. Believe me, I get it. Gatherer is still available. I've just decided not to use it because this is fine. I'm using Gatherer on Turtle. Turtle's had its update to 118, so all of the new zones and the new parts of Molten Core and everything have been added to Turtle. But I'm enjoying this. I will return to Turtle at some point, but I'm really enjoying this. Free t-shirt.
I don't have a target.
What? What is free t-shirts? What? There's a member of the Thorium Brotherhood here.
What's on your mind?
The Thorium Brotherhood does not waste time on ants. Be gone. I'm actually liked by you guys, so screw you. Lots of engineering schematics, which I don't care about, but I can sell a lot of junk. I can sell these weapons I don't need, and I can sell this armor I don't need.
Keep it real.
And check my mailbox. Okay, let's open all of that. I can set my inn here.
Got the best deals anywhere. Glad I could help.
Pet collector.
What can I do for you?
I've got the Winter Spring Club.
Be careful.
Cub, so I'm fine.
Time is money, friend.
Recipe for the monster omelette. I'll
Have a
take
good
that.
one.
I was surprised I could actually cook it. And can actually make it. Can I cook here? No. So the chef here, or the food and drink guy here, is not standing somewhere that you can cook. Mining supplies. I don't need supplies. I need a mining trainer, apparently.
Pleasure doing business with ya.
T-shirt enthusiast. Oh, okay.
What's up? Keep it real.
Which shirt looks better? The green? I think the green looks better. Or the black. Actually, the black with the gold I think is better.
Yo. Have a good one.
I got what you need. Keep it real.
What's up? Hurry back.
I can make one.
Time is money, friend. Glad I could help. What's up? Keep it real.
Aha! Potential customer. Be good.
Lilith the Lithe is here.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Be good.
I am honored.
Umbranze. I see. I will carry this information on to my people. You will be contacted if you are needed again.
Luck, friend.
And you are.
The three of us have been arguing for weeks over whose weapons are superior. I won't let anyone tell me my maces are second best. Kilram's axes and Sellow's swords could never match the pure strength of my craft. I'm tired of arguing. It's time to show those two I'm right with a demonstration. If you would, dear, head outside and tell Dee's Rocksnitch that I need the biggest boulder he can find.
Dark Lady, watch
Congratulations.
over you.
Talk to me.
Well, as once a boulder moved inside the observatory, that's my business. Consolidated materials. I usually don't get individual buyers, but hey, I won't ask questions. If you want to get a boulder in there, you can use my own patented boulder in a box. Normally I just sell you one up front. I'm fresh out of materials. Earth elementals have been popping up on the peak directly south of town. They're a good source of rubble. If you bring me back a good amount, I'll pay you for the restock. And I'll throw in a boulder in a box. Absolutely free.
Glad I could help.
But meanwhile, you're right. I should do the cooking thing while I remember. Now, one thing I should also remember. Because I can put on a chef's hat, which apparently means that my cooking is a lot faster. See? I see thorium of green, and it might be pointy. But first, an ice cap interlude. It was pointy! Only 14 more points to go. There's a rare spawn over there. Oh, that's the free t-shirts thing. The elementals are somewhere. There's an elemental. Frost Shard Rumbler. You there. Are you a prime rock? You are prime rubble. It's like prime real estate, but rocky. Da-na-na, 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 na-na-na-na-na-na, na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. You're standing on my herb.
Congratulations.
There's a lot of stuff added to the game, and whatever happens, happens. It's all fine. so many of these recipes to deal with. Need to get to an auction house at some point. Actually, that's a good point. I need to talk to the flight master. No. I know the flight point had already officially been unlocked.
Welcome, friend. Have a good one.
Yo!
You got that, Rubble? Looks like a good amount. Here's your pay. As promised. Here you go, as promised, 1 boulder in a box. Lilith was asking for this, wasn't she? She's my only customer.
Hurry back!
Congratulations.
I'm listening.
Oh, it's you again. Where's that boulder?
Embrace
Ah, you actually brought the boulder. I'm a bit surprised. Stand back and witness the pinnacle of craftsmanship.
Goodbye.
You see, nothing beats the crushing power of my hammers.
How you do it, man?
Ha! Crude and clumsy is all I see. You need more than just strength. My axes are just as strong as Lilith's maces, but so sharp. I can cut through a tree in one chop. You heard me? One chop. And I'll prove it, too. In here, in front of everyone. Go ask Deez if he can get a tree in here. Speak with Deez Rocksnitch.
Congratulations.
Careful, man.
As long as I don't have to go get Deez, I ask Deez for nuts. I want a tree now. Let's see what I got.
Keep it real!
I deal in small timber plenty, but full trees? That's a novelty item. Kind of like those boulders. Maybe you can do me another favor. Just west of town, there's a grove of trees overlooking Lake Keltheral. I don't know if it's the spooks there, but all that elf magic junk strewn all over the place. But we've been getting treants and lashes wandering around there recently. They're making it a real pain to chop wood over there. So why don't you chop some of them? Bring the wood from the treants back here.
Hurry back!
There's a few more people watching. Hello, everyone. I hope you are having fun. I got some fresh cut frostwood. I got wood. I got wood for D's. Someone was having a very bad day when they wrote these quests. See trees of blue, red forests too. I'm a little worried that my colors are broken. I think to myself, what a Warcrafty world. Yeah. I think to myself, What a Warcrafty world. Oh, yeah.
Congratulations.
I'll try and make YouTube happy and say hello everyone new who's watching. Please try and like the video and subscribe if you're not, because that will help me grow the channel. I've been doing this for a few years now and my channel is still absolutely tiny, but then again, I'm just doing this to have fun. But if people want to join me and have fun, you are more than welcome to do so. And I do want to try and keep YouTube happy, because they kind of look after me. Got anything new?
How you doing?
You don't have anything new.
Be careful out there.
Hey, Dees!
Yo! Glad
Not
I
a bad
could help.
haul. Maybe we should go and look into growing these treants instead.
Right back!
Here you go. 1 instant super grow insta tree made with 80% natural ingredients. No roots, no muss, no fuss. Just give it to Kill Ram and make sure he stands the heck back when he uses it.
Real.
Congratulations.
It is not as good as the Helm of Endless Rage. What a surprise.
Greetings, man.
Chop, chop.
Stay away from
Alright, stand back now. Watch what a truly quality weapon can do.
this.
Why flail around when all you need is just one chop?
Greetings.
Brutes and amateurs, it doesn't matter how sharp or heavy your weapon is. If it's all good. It doesn't matter how sharp or heavy your weapon is if all it's good for is hacking like an ogre. I could go on and on about finesse and speed and balance and control, but it's easier to one-up these fools. Tell Dees we've got one more order for him. I need a block of ice. In Winter Spring, you're ordering ice. In Winter Spring. Humans not known for the brains.
Have a good one.
Congratulations.
Talk to me!
Oh, it's you again. I'm so surprised.
Glad
Ice this time. Oh boy, sure. I've got good news and bad news for you. The good news is there's a bunch of pure solid ice over in Ice Thistle Hills Cavern, straight east from Everlook. The bad news is there's also a bunch of vicious yetis in there. But if you can handle the yeti, hey, piece of cake, just walk right up to the bigger chunks and crack them open with your weapon. Bring it all back to me and I'll do my thing.
for real!
Now I'm being offered another quest.
Yeah, what do you want?
Umi Rumplesnicker. Invention, my dear Paladin, is 2% bottled inspiration, 4% solar exposure, 6% chance of thunderstorms clearing by mid-afternoon, and 93% Rumplesnicker. Wait, did that add to 100? I got my notes around here somewhere.
If you ever need
My friends are always coming up with great ideas. I've never felt like I could match them. Until today, I just drew up the plans for something great. If you promise not to tell, I'll let you in on the secret. I'm going to make a mechanical yeti. Not only are my friends sure to be freaked out when they see it, but when they get over that, I'll know they'll be impressed. I need thick yeti fur from the Ice Thistle Yeti. There's plenty of them in the Ice Thistle Hills to the southeast. Collect 10 thick yeti furs from Ice Thistle Yeti.
Have a good one.
A lot of goblins have been going missing out there in Ice Thistle Hills. I was almost one of them. I had the idea to set up a sensor to tell us when the yeti were getting close to Everlook. Of course, it's not working either. There's yeti all over the hills and I haven't heard a peep from it. Would you mind checking on it for me? It might still be fixable. Echo 3 set up to the southeast on the edge of Ice Thistle Hills. Don't ask what happened to Echo 1 and Echo 2.
If you ever need
Congratulations.
anything, be good.
I can't make a Yeti without horns. We've been looking for what seems like forever for the perfect set of horns, and no horn I find is good enough. Ah, she needs better horn. Oh, but just the other day I saw the biggest Yeti in Winterspring. I named him Icewomp. His horns are the ones I've been looking for. He lurks all the way in the back of the cave along the eastern ridge of Ice Thistle Hills. Bring me his horns, but be sure to check on Echo 3 along the way. Obtain Icewomp's pristine horns.
Glad I could help.
I've got some horn hunting to do. Lady, it's not about the size of the horn, it's how you use it. But I'm a 54-year-old nerd. I'm probably wrong. High Chieftain Winterfall's absence has done little to quell the rage of the Winterfall. In his absence, their greatest warrior has rose to a position of terrible power. Grolnar the Berserk lurks in the cave on the top of Winterfall village, gorged on enough corrupt firewater to kill 10 lesser furbolgs. He has become a bloated and horrible beast. Our warriors have been unable to face him. Do you have the strength to defeat him, Paladin? Slay Grolnar the Berserk. Despite their corruption and madness, the Winterfall barely cling to their shamanistic powers. It disturbs me to see the power of the elements used by them to harm my tribe and other innocents. We will turn their totems against them. Take my own totem with you into Winterfall village. Use its powers on the Winterfall's totems from afar, and the fury of the earth will be unleashed on all nearby. Needless to say, keep a safe distance. But I was still looking for the Yeti cave, which I think is up the top. Been a while. No. Here's the Yeti. It has been a while, but they're to the north of the ridge. South of the ridge. What is wrong with me today? I'm having a brain fart. Brain fart. Brain fart. Not very entertaining is apparently what I'm not. But I'm having fun with what I'm doing. Part of this machine is still moving, but on closer inspection it's been severely manhandled. Yeti handled? The metal is dented and cracked, and there's huge footprints in the snow all around it. In fact, it sounds like something's approaching right now. I got kidnapped and put... I don't remember this at all. I don't think I've ever done this quest before. Luke. Let's go, Luke. So you don't have to fight your way to the back of the cave. You get kidnapped and put into the back of the Yeti cave. I'm the Wampa. I'm the snowman. Oh, wow. That's great. Oh, I see rich thorium. Do we think the rich thorium is going to be pointy? Chat, I'm not going to ask chat to vote because by the time chat sees it, they'll know. But I will, okay, but I will ask chat now. There's probably more rich thorium. Is the next rich thorium going to be pointy? It was pointy. I'm just trying to get skill ups, and there's like a 15% chance, I think it is. It might be 10. It's somewhere between 10 and 20%, I think, of getting a point from the rich thorium veins. So I'm literally just trying to mine rich thorium to get skill points. So basically playing an odds thing here.
Congratulations.
And it's how lucky is Bremster going to be? The small thorium cannot give me points. Only the big ones, the rich thorium veins can.
Congratulations.
Basically, the whole thing is to chat. It's like, do you think I'm going to be lucky or not? Oh, man. Nope, I'm going to have to go the long way around because I'm not flying. Wow, is there actually an easy way? There used to be. I'm sure there used to be a way up. Because we used to do this. There we go. So they did redesign the world, so it's possibly some things got altered a little bit. And it may mean that some of the original paths that we used to use don't work anymore. There's a rare spawn. And there's Grolnar the Berserk.
Congratulations.
Hi, Grolnar. Oh, he dropped boots. Getting new appearances, which is good.
I can't attack that target.
I'm turning their totems against them. I've got to find the last totem. What? That item could actually be worth that much. No way. Yeah. So it's not worth the 2 million that is listed there. Although it's listed as only being available on the black market, but it's listed as a 1 in 10,000 drop chance. Where is this totem that I need to get? Oh, I just have to wait for one of these to respawn. Okay.
Congratulations.
Sorry, I've been so distracted. May the winterfall never threaten the Timbermore again. Thank you, Alexplorer. That's a crazy drop to get. It's about 1 in 10,000 from a very, sorry, 1 in 100,000. Like Wowhead is showing it as like between 1 in 100,000 and 1 in 300,000 from a very small set of mobs. Wow, okay. So I'm trying to get back to Everlook. So just completely... Like, I'm not expecting to sell it for 2 million gold. But...
Well, spit it out. Pleasure doing business with
Got
ya.
lots to get started on here. Please get me those furs as soon as you can.
Be careful
These
out
furs are
there.
perfect, Alexplorer. We're off to a great start here.
Keep it real.
Are they perfect? They better be perfect.
Hurry back.
Can't wait to show my friends. Now just wait a moment while I attach these.
If you ever need anything.
It's all ready, Alexplorer. I've ready. Look, now, I told my friend Lagaki that I have a surprise for her. This is where you come in. I'm going to give you my mechanical Yeti, and you'll get the honor of using it to surprise her. She's just on the other side of Everlook, near the inn. Go up to her and turn the Yeti on. I'll be watching from here.
Be good.
Congratulations.
Yeah. You big meanie. Who put you up to this? It was Amy, wasn't it? She's always playing jokes on me, and now she's got you in on it too. Hey, Keith. Thank you for liking the stream, Keith.
Friend.
She'll
Have a good one.
She'll think twice before making fun of my ideas again. Thank you for your help, Alexplorer. I couldn't have had so much fun without you.
Pleasure doing business with ya.
And the pauldrons will not be an upgrade. No, they're not.
What's up?
Can't believe I got that, though. That's just cray-cray.
Keep it real.
Time is money, friend.
Oh, you're back. How are the Yetis?
Hurry back. What's up?
Not bad. Let's hope they don't ask for lava or something next, right?
Hurry back.
Alright, one high-quality, pure-grade instant block of instant ice block. I tried selling these to people for protection for a while, you know, like that trick you see mages pull. I couldn't figure out the whole breathing thing, though. Deliver the instant ice block to Cyril Scourgebane in Everlook.
Glad I
Congratulations.
could help.
What can I do for you?
Ah, you're back.
See you around.
Perfect. Now you'll see what really matters in a weapon. Finesse.
For the Alliance.
What you two are lacking is control. You get a hammer, you get an axe, and you get a sword as appearances. Cool. And there is an auctioneer here. Awesome. Okay, so this is worth a lot less than was being listed. That's fine. Let's do a full scan. I mean, the other option is to put it aside until that one sells. Because, honestly, looking at the auction house trading stuff, it is frequently worth a lot more than what it's up for at the moment. What's really scary is the overview puts it at worth, like, way more. Anyway. I'm not putting it up for... Why is it listed as 2 million? There's a level 25 one for... That'll do. Let's clear out my...
Interesting. Glad I could help.
No way that should sell. No way that should sell. No way that should sell. after quick sales rather than major profits. It may not happen. Now, these ones I remember being listed as really valuable. Can't believe that being a thing, but whatever.
Welcome, friend. Be careful out there.
Okay. Back to the banker.
Time is money, friend. Be good.
Time is money, friend.
You've been pretty busy around here. If you're still eager to do good deeds, or just get paid, I've got something you might be interested in. Starfall Village is just northwest of Everlook. The Night Elves there recently suffered a pretty nasty bug infestation, and they're asking for any help they can get. A few goblins from here already went there to start exterminating, but I'm sure there's room for more. Talk to Wind Night Chaser. He'll fill you in.
Keep it real.
Congratulations.
Can I assist you?
We have isolated Umbrance's position here in Winterspring. It is as I suspected. Umbrance is at Mathzorul, the cavern that once belonged to the Blue Dragonflight in the southwest. My mother, Hale, will greet you there. She is stationed outside of the cave in a small camp with a few other survivors. Look for her campfire.
Be careful.
Congratulations.
All small thorium, which can't be pointy. Just trying to get to 300 mining here. Oh dear. So falling damage is always a risk because it's always a percentage of your health. And at a certain height, you're always going to take 100% of your health as falling damage. So raid bosses will get to the point where it's like, I can't hit this person for more than 3 health and they've got 20,000. But falling damage will just kill you. I've always liked the concept of Starfall Village. It's just, there's a night elf refuge here in the middle of nowhere. And this building here, you'll notice, is the standard night elf inn design. And there's stuff happening here. But you never see anything, or at least you never used to see anything at the building up the top.
I am honored.
I am honored. Del Nadres.
Weird that you can ride in here.
Ashafala.
Welcome to Starfall, Paladin. We have opened our doors to all travelers in our time of need.
Good luck, friend.
The infestation of our barrow den occurred nearly overnight. Vicious creatures never before seen in this land swarmed the tunnels, hatching from unseen eggs. That might be what's upstairs, and I might be completely wrong. With the few of us here, it was all we could do to keep them from spreading outside the den. We were forced to hire goblins from Everlook that claimed expertise in extermination, but they have not yet been successful. If you wish to assist them, enter the barrow den to the west of this lodge and speak with Reno Curtainfire.
Congratulations.
Guide you.
Luckily, when the infestation occurred, no druids were slumbering in the western barrow den. It is still sacred site to us, however, and its depths hold blessed relics kept there undisturbed for ages. While I am somewhat trusting of the goblin exterminators, I am also familiar with the habits of their race. Please retrieve any relics you can find in the barrow den and bring them back to me so they are not damaged. They are within urns, nestled in the small alcoves throughout the den. Hey, Ignition.
Del Nadres.
Welcome. Okay, so this is a barrow den. I don't remember being sent into the barrow den in actual vanilla. So, I don't know. I really don't. So they may have put the barrow den here and just never used it. So I'm really glad. And this could be huge. This does look like a full-size barrow den. So awesome.
What? Careful out there.
Ah, good. Another warm body. I hope that elf up there didn't bore you to death. Got a lot of bugs to kill here.
It's the road.
I've still got no clue where all these bugs came from. My best guess is the cataclysm stirred up some underground nests we never knew about. No use getting distracted with that when they need killing, though. Kill 10 cold lurk creepers and 5 cold lurk borrowers.
Move it. Go.
Spray it forward. My fellow siblings are already further down in the den trying to deal with these bugs, and they started to get overwhelmed. I say it's time to gas the place. Take these fumigators. Don't go setting them off yourself. It takes a highly trained professional and proper timing. Just find my sisters and pass them out. Rema should be positioned closest to the entrance. Head down the corridor and keep to your right once you go down the ramp.
On your way.
Congratulations.
Or I could just bypass the ramp altogether.
Well, spit it
We're
out.
bringing out the bug spray, huh? I guess it can't be helped.
Go get him, champ.
I'm going to start setting this up. Next one goes to Marcy, further down the den. Head down this corridor here and look for her in the main chamber.
Have a good one.
Congratulations. I'm out of range.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting to see a stranger down here.
Keep your ears
Fumigators
to the ground.
from Reno. Geez.
Glad I could help.
You'd think Reno could have sent more than a single human down here to give us a hand, that freeloader. I'm going to set this up. Head north from this room through the corridor and look for Sana. She's probably gotten herself lost in the last chamber. So check the side passages once you get there.
Be careful out there.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Put a horse to a spider fight.
It's too far away.
But are you enjoying it is the important question. Ignition. I'd had Subnautica recommended to me, but I can't play everything. Shell launcher shotgun. I'll probably just vendor that to get the appearance. Not that I ever play hunters, so it doesn't matter. But I'll do it anyway.
What's shaking?
What are you doing here?
Don't be a
We
stranger.
know sent you? And you brought fumigators?
See you around, friend.
Say there, Paladin. Do you like meat? Even better. Do you like money? I got a second cousin who's making a killing in the frozen meats business. He set up a smoking pit up north, and he's looking for help hunting all the dangerous beasties that always tend to taste so good. Carnivores pay well, friend. I'm too heavily invested here in this Baradin. What was I thinking? So I might as well pass the tip on to a helpful human like yourself. His name's Jez. Head northeast. Look for the smoke.
Catch you on the flip side.
Congratulations.
If you're enjoying the journey, Ignition, it doesn't matter if you're good at it or any of that sort of stuff. The entire point is to have fun. And if you're enjoying it, even if playing it badly is giving you entertainment, that's fine. And if you're getting better at it and like enjoying that part of it and that aspect of it, that's a win as well. Like, there's too many gamers who gatekeep on criteria that are just dumb. Like, you must be able to do this or you're playing the game wrong. No?
Don't waste my time.
Nice work. If you ever want to come back and kill some more bugs for absolutely no additional reward, please feel free.
Move it!
Hey, James. It is scary to me how many people will respond saying that to several gameplays I've done. I'm getting it on, I've had it on a couple of my No Man's Sky videos recently, and I get it on my ARPG streams a lot. I'm basically saying that you're playing the game wrong. Like, I'm actually having a bit of fun. What's wrong with that? It's like, you shouldn't be having fun playing a game. I think these people have an issue.
I am listening.
I hope you found them intact.
Good luck,
They
friend.
may not look like much to you, but these relics hold great value to the people of Starfall. You are kind, Alexplorer.
May the stars guide you.
Other games as well. But yeah, I mean, Blizzard have made it really tricky to play this the way I want to play. But then again, Turtle WoW and other classic servers are harder to play the way I want to play, because I mostly want to play for story, exploration, and mostly not have to spend a huge amount of time looking for groups. And I can't do that on Classic because it's all about doing much harder content. As much as people say, oh, Classic was easy, you can't solo that content. It may not have been tricky group content, but I don't want to spend 45 minutes looking for a group that then falls apart. I don't find that fun anymore. So is it easier than like modern WoW group content? Yes. Is it easier than modern WoW raid content? Sure. Is it easier than a lot of other games that are developed in these, what are the Souls-like environments? Yes. But it's not what I want to do. I got to the point in Turtle WoW where it's like half of the stuff I'm looking at I just can't do, because it's just find a group, do this. I'll never. This I'm really enjoying because I'm just able to go and do the stories. I'm not min-maxing this. I turned off XP gain at the end of session 2, I think it was. I'm now on session 37. I'm very much not min-maxing, but I'm having a lot of fun. I'm finding it a little frustrating on my main character that I'd like to be able to do BFA the way I want, considering it's a 4-year-old expansion, but they're very much saying if you're not playing the current expansion, you can't get experience, and without more experience, you won't be able to do Battle for Azeroth the way you want to play. So I've actually got to go do some of the new content, but I don't want to do that until I get there, so they're basically gating me. But we'll see how bad it gets. It would be easier if I was a gatherer, because gathering would give me full XP. But I don't want to give up all of the years of trade skilling I've done. So, yeah. This is new. I mean, once again, new being post-cataclysm, not what I'm used to being here.
Hurry back!
Look around you. You're looking at the largest goblin-owned hunting reserve in Kalimdor. I've got the licenses to shoot and eat everything that walks on the snow from here to Everlook. And let me tell you, they're good eating.
Glad I could.
Doesn't that smell great? My smoked meats get top dollar, and nobody else provides the exotic flavours I've got out here in the hills. And it's efficient. You just do the hunting for a small fee, and my other fine friends drag the beasts back here for skinning and smoking. I've got the market cornered on frost saber meat right now. Absolutely delicious stuff. Makes great sausages. Head out and hunt those cats just west of here, and we'll call that a start.
Keep it real. Hurry back!
I don't have very discerning palate, but I can't stand the taste of those chimeras that you find around here. Their eggs, however, are a different story. Chimera eggs are the richest, most buttery eggs you'll find this side of Orgrimmar. Way better than boring owl eggs, not as sulphurous as those weird wild kin eggs. I'll take as many of them as you can gather. Head northeast and look for their nests in the snow.
Glad I could help.
Hello.
I've been eating owls my whole life. Owls is... oh, sorry, it's a goblin. No, it's not. It's Jeb. I've been eating owls my whole life. Owls is good eating, and my friend Jez agrees. I was the first one that told him to sell owl. Mr. Fancy Pants Workin here says bear tastes better, but I don't pay him no mind. You should go hunt yourself some owl. There's plenty of 'em wandering just south of here. Stick to the grey ones for now, and buzz me on the little talkie thingy Jez gave you when you've racked up a few.
Have a good one.
We've been walled up for far too long.
Have you ever had the luxury of trying bear meat? Never had the chance to try it in Gilneas, but the bears here are simply exquisite. The shard-toothed bears that roam just south of here, South are well marbled with fat from the cold here. I've been hunting them myself, and it's quite a lark, but I much prefer eating them. I recommend you try your hand at the hunt. Stick to the white-pelted shard-toothed bears, and the captain will go field to bring back any you kill. Go to field to bring back any you kill. Okay.
Watch your back.
This is basically the equivalent of the Hemet Nissingwary stuff. That could be pointy. Do we think it's going to be pointy? Not pointy.
Looking for something specific? Be careful.
Lots more people watching. Good afternoon, everyone. Oh, did I make you angry stealing your eggs? That makes sense, I suppose. They obviously lay eggs in clutches. Do. Stealing chimera eggs. This is the problem with being an omnivore. Gotta eat everything. Mostly coffee. Need 2 more eggs.
Congratulations.
I'm on a frost saber, running around killing frost sabers. What could go wrong? Actually, I should have been holding on to the zesty clam meat. I've been selling it. Because I'm an idiot. I've been vendoring a whole bunch of zesty clam meat because I'm dumb. It is not news that I am dumb. Doesn't this place look amazing with the ice hanging from the trees and...
It's too far away.
That's a rare spawn frost saber. With a whole bunch of pups. Who are now dead. I am very much a mass murderer. These aren't counting as frost sabers to kill? Interesting. Possible the frost saber stalkers weren't counting either. No, they were.
I'm out of range.
But the huntresses aren't.
Congratulations.
Alright, don't stop now. We're going after the big ones next. Time to head further into the field. This hole's nice and good, but further to the west you'll find much more bigger kitties. The Pride Watchers and the Huntresses have a lot more muscle on them, and it makes amazing burger patties. They sell like crazy. Give me a ping when you've cleared house, so we'll see about going after the main course. There is a rich thorium vein. Will it be pointy? Okay, Shianroten is up as well. There's another rich thorium vein. It was not pointy. Will this one over here be pointy? One over there too. That one was not pointy. That one was not pointy. That one can't be pointy. How are you supposed to get to 300 mining? It is possible that smelting thorium is green, and therefore I could do it through smelting thorium.
Get closer.
Not really saying much here. Smelt thorium will get me to 290, apparently. After that, nothing. It's literally just gather. So it's pretty much just gather. Rich thorium veins. Rock shitty. Rock shitty. There is a quest up top. I do not need to grind Winterspring Frost Saber rep. I am already... I'm already on a Winterspring Frost Saber. So the point of grinding rep with this guy is to get the mount I'm already on. I could teach you to ride a Winterspring Frost Saber, like the one I'm already on, but it takes time and dedication. For this to work, both Saber and Rider must be highly trained and both must share a bond of deep trust, like the one I'm already on. The cubs are only receptive to this training if they are introduced to their riders at a young age. Some of the cubs in the den surrounding Frost Saber Rock are at a proper age to begin their training. If you help me gather the most promising of those cubs, I'll allow you to begin training with your own cub.
Farewell.
Have a target. Congratulations.
Beautiful. I'm watching the captain drag all this back right now. It's a gorgeous sight. And the next course? Time for the big kill, pal. Shai Rotom lurks in the north, in the largest frost saver of them all. You should feel honored. There's no fiercer game for a hunter to match their skills against. And if you saw the cash I'm being offered by gourmands that want a piece of this fellow, your eyes would pop out. Once you gotta head on back to camp. Don't want to totally exhaust our Frostsaber population in one day. Yeah, they'll respawn. It's what they do. They go.
Congratulations.
I will say to people, don't forget to like the stream. If it's worth watching, it's worth liking. It helps me out. Just a little bit. I don't normally do much of the YouTube promotion stuff because I know it's intrusive on the gameplay, but at the moment I'm just, like, I was going to say murdering cats. Hooray, gaming! Ironically, the same people who are against violence in video, often against violence in video games, are the same sort who are pro-hunting. I don't understand it either.
Congratulations.
Hunting is awesome. Guns are great. There should be no violence in video games.
Ishno del Diab.
We must get the saber cubs while they're still young enough to bond with people. They get too old, the cats will remain feral forever.
Goodbye.
These cubs are just the right age to begin their training. A few of them even have the proper traits to be trained as mounts. As promised, I'll select one of these cubs for you to train. This fellow here seems to have an affinity for you. I'll train the more common docile cubs for market in Darnassus.
Del Natris.
I think this little fellow will be a good match for you. Okay. You get the Winterspring Frostsaber from doing a single quest now. Oh my god. I'm going to decline this quest. Because I don't feel the need to do that. In order to get this Winterspring Frostsaber, I needed to grind all the way to Exalted with them. And to grind to Exalted was real long. Like, you had to farm a lot of stuff. I don't even remember what it was. I think it was farming a lot of the wildlife and everything, and you would have to hand them in 10 at a time, and you'd get like 50 rep or something. Like, it wasn't much. Because you needed to get, what is it, 21,000 plus 12,000 plus, it's just so much stuff. Just a huge grind. It took probably more than 24 hours of effort. And now it's do one quest, most of which can be done by buying stuff on the auction house. Are you kidding me? No, actually, no, it's fair. It's fair. I mean, it was too hard before. But it would be nice if it gave the... Actually, no, it's fair. I'm perfectly fine with it. I was about to say it would be nice if people who did the grind before they made it easier had a version of the mount that was that reflected their thing. But no, actually, I'm cool with it. I am perfectly fine with it. They fixed something that was dumb, and then they've made it better for people in future. I'm perfectly fine with it. Simply splendid. I've been watching the captain bring bear after bear to camp, and I can't wait to see them thrown on the smoker. Perhaps I'll have a taste of them. Oh, perhaps I'll have a taste of them raw. It's the Worgen. Many find the meat of the shard-toothed bears to be too gamey for their taste. I disagree, though I'm not one to judge the tastes of others. The shard-toothed maulers, however, their brown-furred cousins to the south, have much more tender flesh, particularly in their paws, and I've heard that the snout is also considered a delicacy. Continue your hunt, Alexplorer. Let's see if you can bag those maulers for all Francis. Trying to remember who wanted the owls. I can't remember the name of the person who wanted the owls. It's going to be hard to do the voice if I can't remember the name of the person who wanted the owls. Could have been this person.
Yo! Keep it real!
Amazing, kid. You're a cat above. I went through about 5 different contracted hunters trying to get that cat. Well, we found 2 of them after the captain got the corpse. But let's not dwell on that.
Bring back! Keep it real!
Nice. Eggs. These will go great with a little bear bacon. Hey, Francis, got any bear meat left over?
Glad I could help!
Congratulations.
Captain's been bringing back bags full of owl, and I can't wait to try it. Maybe Mr. Fancy Pants Francis here will even try some. Oh no, it was this guy. Oh, it was this guy. It was like, them smaller owls are so tasty, but Good Grub says there's even bigger ones further south. Screechers. The folk around here call them. They make a heck of a noise when you tussle with them. But he says they're the best owls he's ever tasted or sold. And I believe him. Why don't you go rustle us some of those for us while I keep arguing with Francis here? I'll never get the voices right. Like, just know I'm never going to get the voices right. First of all, I'm a terrible voice actor. I'm just having fun being silly. And I'm not going to try and remember it. Like, if I was presented with quest text as a thing to record and everything, it'd be fine. But I'm just having fun trying to remember who's doing what. It's fine. Everything's fine here now. Thank you. How are you?
Out of range. Get closer.
Isn't this music just amazing?
Too far away. out of range. It's too far away. I need to get closer.
When mums are standing together and could potentially get hit by my shield AoE, by the time I get within range, they've almost always walked apart. And it's like...
I need a target. I don't have a target.
On!
I'm out of range.
Need one more bear. Boom!
Congratulations.
Francis smacks his lips. Gotta try some of this, Alexplorer. These maulers are perfectly tenderized, possibly because of the pummeling you delivered. Ah, it's the Worgen. I've heard it said that you are what you eat. I don't know if I believe that, but if it's true, I prefer to eat the strongest creature that I can find. Ursius is the largest bear in Winterspring. If he eats first when his pack of Shardtooth brings down a chimera or an owlbear. He claims the most comfortable cave in the Shardtooth-held lands, and he has considerable influence with the Shardtooth females. He is my kind of bear. I want to eat him. His cave is near the maulers. Good luck. This quest chain is just a little bit strange, but I kind of like it. Hi, I know this Worgen and he's got this opinion about you and everything. I was wondering if you're interested in discussing... Hello? Hi, I'm here to negotiate. Oh, fine.
Congratulations.
There is rich thorium over there, and I don't think I'm going to be able to get to it without flying. So I am going to do... because this is way up. And I'm still looking for points. Not pointy? Not pointy. And even though those are the mobs that I'm hunting, I'm going to fly back to the cave. Like, that's exactly where I wanted to be, basically. I'm then going to get on my ground mount. I'm taking some shortcuts. Wall Leader's belt. It's got a nice look to it.
I need to get closer.
One more owl.
Congratulations.
You've put us in enough owls for us to sell for a month, friend. Gotta hand it to you. Local legend tells of a mighty owl that circles the mountain tops like death on wings. They named her Deathwing. Soon afterwards, they were told that the name was already taken, so they settled on a moniker that evoked a similar sense of horror and dread. Hellhoot. Hellhoot can be found atop the mountain to the southwest of our smoking pit. Silence the infernal nocturnal, so we can eat her.
Congratulations.
Now here's going to be the interesting thing. Am I going to be able to use my cooking skill at that cooking camp? Do they have a cooking fire?
Good day to you.
Hellhoot is slain, and her meat is just as succulent as you'd expect. Today, we eat a legend. Thank you, Alexplorer. Wait, you called me a legend earlier, didn't you?
See you around.
I got a bad feeling.
Perseus is not delicious. He tastes like a combination of pine cones and curdled milk, only oilier. Are you sure this is Perseus, the big bear, in the cave? This is horrible. It honestly tastes like his meat has been stepped in urine. I don't feel like I'm getting any stronger. Ugh, this is really bad. Do you want to try some?
Farewell.
You should get an achievement for eating Perseus's meat. This has to be a cooking fire. A campfire, it is. Okay, so I put on my chef's hat. I open up cooking, and I cook a whole bunch of monster omelette.
Can I show you my wares? Keep it real.
Okay. So that stuff done up at the north. I love that it wasn't like, this is the most succulent meat I've ever tasted. It's like, ugh. What the heck is this? This is the sort of elven house that used to be in, I was talking about earlier in Northern Felwood. It used to be at Talonbranch Glade. Talonbranch Glade used to basically just be one of these. No one here. Thank you for the ping. Do I want to go in the front or the back door of Matzoril? I think I'll go in the front, so I'll go the long way. General Colbart. There used to be some really interesting quests in here. Dealing with some Night Elf ruins. We'll see if they still exist. That's no ordinary rabbit. Will you come and warm by my fire?
Greetings.
Plans, Frostguard. Interesting.
Good luck, friend.
Hello. Be careful. Greetings. Did you need something?
You are Alexplorer, yes? Good, you will serve well. I require the aid of a paladin such as yourself.
Safe travels,
We,
my
the
dear.
Blue Dragons, have been forced out of our home, Matzoril. An impostor by the name of Umbranze has taken advantage of us in our weakest hour and now occupies the cave. Matzoril is a place of extremely potent magic, and he does not know how to wield it. Even the wildlife suffers. The beasts nearby have been altered. Please, human, I must ask you a favor. Gather their brains so I can see if I can undo this Umbrance's wild magic.
Be careful out there.
Let's kill a blue dragon while we're waiting, because what could possibly go wrong? Doing something for blue dragons, and it's like... It's just a wee little rabbit! Mana-addled brain. Oh, hello, pretty little fox kit. Wait. It's another fox kit, isn't it cute? Wait, what? I'm a paladin. I don't learn things. I have religion. For the light! I don't need to learn things. All I know is an old one did it. Do, 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 do.
Congratulations.
I got brains. They're not mine. Definitely not mine. I'll follow anyone with an exclamation point on their head.
Yes? What can I do for you?
Matzoril belongs to the Blue Dragon Flight. This is not right.
Thank you for
Let's
your
see what I can do with these.
safe travels, my dear.
What a shame. Whatever Umbranze has done, it has prevented me from undoing his magic. He is wiser than I anticipated. I do have a backup plan, however. I have seen owl beasts enter and leave Matzoril. Even after Umbranze took control, their ancient druidic magic must be capable of disabling Umbrances. Luckily, I happen to be somewhat of an expert in their methods. Travel south to Dunmandar. You will find a chest with a dream catcher in it. That will be your first step.
Thank you for your input.
Will break for ice cap, apparently. So Dunmandar. Dun tends to indicate that this is a dwarven outpost. Doesn't look like much of a dwarven outpost. Looks more like a cave. Why is this Dunmandar?
Congratulations.
Our beast magic will be the key to our retaking of Mathzorl. Good. It is just as Jaren described it. The Albeast's sacred caves are located to the east. Within several of these caves you should find totems. I want you to approach these totems and gather whatever essence you can from them. The dream capture should absorb this essence for use within Mathzorl. Obtain the essence of the Claw Totem, the essence of the Life Totem, and the essence of the Moon Totem. The totems are sacred objects. They will defend them ferociously. To the east, you say? There is a rich thorium vein, however, to the south. And this is important to me, because it might be pointy.
I'm out of range.
Does it give me a point? Yes, I got a point and an arcane crystal, but the arcane crystal is secondary to the point at this point. Yeah, I heard it too. This escort quest I vaguely remember.
Sug.
What happened to me, you ask? Listen, Paladin, and listen well, for my tale is one of tragedy. I was sent here to Alwing Thicket to find some relics. I only made it this far before I was overwhelmed by a flurry of wings and talons. How they roared and pecked Paladin. I now lay here, a broken orc, with nothing but vengeance on my mind. Please, Paladin, if you have any sense of honor, you will go into Alwind Thicket and help me regain mine.
Strength.
But you're an orc. Why would I care? Used to be an escort quest, I'm pretty certain. They tried to remove as many escort quests as possible, I think, because... oh my, they were hated!
It's too far.
Moon Cleaver of the Quick Blade. Nice. No totem in this cave. Hey, dude. They didn't even give you a totem to look after. Don't you feel sad?
Congratulations.
Aw, how dear. No! A deer! A female deer. Now gotta find the essence of the moon totem. Surely that's up here. Or, actually I'm not sure. I am very confuzzled at this point. There are more caves if I remember correctly though. Yeah, see there's more caves up here. Manners found. Heavy lamellar boots of the Aurora. There is the totem I am looking for. Got an owl.
Congratulations.
What are you doing, Alexplorer? We need that essence. Oh, the Dreamcatcher is charged. We're nearly ready to retake Mount Zorro. I don't want our gambit to fail, Alexplorer. Such a failure would only draw attention to our efforts, giving Umblance an opportunity to hone his defenses. No, we have to do this right the first time. The Frostwhisper Gorge to the south provides us access to powerful ice elementals. The water within these elementals' hulls should amplify the power of your Dreamcatcher, ensuring our efforts. Obtain this water, Alexplorer, then return to our small camp.
Okay. Alexplorer, go get water. I will go pass water for you. Wait. I will go make water for... No. That's not it. Strength and
My honor is restored. Doesn't look like it.
Partially.
Okay.
My tale continues, Paladin, for I have left portions of my honor elsewhere in this forest. It has not been a very easy journey for me.
for the whole...
My mysterious benefactors gave me more than one task.
The second task took me further south, to the
Frostwhisper Gorge. I was surprised to learn that the gorge's bridge had been broken in two, preventing land travel from one side to the other. In addition, the juvenile Frostmaul tumblers were separated from their stronger adult parents. I thought I could defeat them in battle. I was incorrect. I was forced to run away in shame. Teach these tumblers a lesson, Alexplorer. Fight them and win.
Go forth to victory.
The Frostmaul giants wouldn't have been a problem if it weren't for that damn Frosticus. Frostilicus. When the ground shook and the bridge broke, he and his fellow water elementals seeped out of the earth and took over the bottom of Frostwhisper Gorge, forcing the giants out. Damn you, Frostilicus! Would you do me a great honor? You would do me a great honor if you would send him back into the ground, Paladin. You will find him to the south, at the bottom of the gorge.
Dabu.
So the reason I suspected the bridge is broken is the bridge is one of the ways into this zone, which is a cataclysm zone. And they don't want people just riding over there. And that's fine. I can live with that. Bloodlust braces. Nice. So there used to be a bridge over to here. Okay, there is a... I will go up here and kill the rare spawn and show it off. there used to be a bridge over here to over this other side. I'm actually going to fly over and do a demo. You can possibly ride around. Doesn't look like you can. And you would come over here for various reasons. One of the reasons is basically right here-ish somewhere was one of the spawn points of the Black Lotus, the rarest herb in the game. But there's all sorts of stuff up here that were quests and things. There were quests up in the mountains and all sorts of weird and wonderful things, including in some of the locations up here. There would be quests that would end with you traveling up into some of these locations, and some of them required a significant amount of mountain hopping. But south of where that ruin was, I'm heading back there now. You can see over here, that's the entrance to the fire lines. We'll talk about that in a few months' time. But it used to be in through here, used to be a demon gorge, Dark Whisper Gorge. But this used to not be part of Mount Hyjal. It used to be part of Winterspring. And going into there would be one of the places that you could farm for the Eye of Shadow. It was basically a high-level elite demon zone. But that is not the case anymore. They've removed all of that. So for Cataclysm, in order to do the Cataclysm zones, you need to be able to fly. You can't even get to a lot of them without it. So they broke the bridge. The bridge, as you can see, fell down into the cleft down below. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back to here. I'm going to get back onto my ground mount. And I'm going to continue questing as if all of that is not available to me yet. Because by my reckoning, it's not. That's not the way I'm playing yet. I will get there. Yes, there have been games that I have gone, you know what, I don't want to play this anymore. Some of them very quickly. Like The Witcher 3. I think I did, what, 3 sessions of The Witcher 3, and it was like, I'm done. Like, I am completely done. There's other times there's been many games I've burnt out on over the years, and it's the reason why I don't want to play endgame World of Warcraft, at least not for quite a long time, is I'm enjoying doing this because this is content that's been sitting here untouched for 15 years, so I can't imagine if I took a 5-month break, it would change anything. But I'm actually... Ooh, Celestial Hand Wraps. Nice. But they look weird. Cool. I'm actually taking a bit of a break from the puzzle channel. I had said that I was not going to be doing any features, but of course there's a special event happening that I need to cover. So stuff that I was going to be releasing as bonus videos on the puzzle channel will be coming out in my feature slot. And there'll be a few bonus videos coming out in the next week. Yeah, we'll figure it all out. But I was finding I was at the point where I was looking at the stuff to get done and I was just going, you know what, I was dreading doing it, and it was like, you know what? I've got daily content coming out.
Congratulations.
I can take a break. There's Frostilicus.
Congratulations. range.
There's a guy over there to talk to. Oh, that's right. There used to be demons down here. They may have been up the top, that you were vendors and stuff. They were in a cave right up the top. And you needed this for something. And I can't remember what.
Don't touch me!
It might have been the hunter quest for the bow, and that quest has definitely been removed. But now, of course, I have to ride my way out. But I can stop and get some thorium on the way. This can't be pointy, unfortunately, because it's a small thorium vein. Only rich thorium veins can be pointy. Grimmern is wandering around a large chunk of the zone, isn't he?
I need to get closer.
I feel like I'm close to the end of the zone.
Congratulations.
Mathzora will be the last thing I need to do. Cyberpunk 2077 is such a good game. Why I thought The Witcher would be good, same developer, but no.
For the Horde.
Be glad that the adult giants are trapped on the other side of that gorge. They are far hardier than these tumblers you fight. I feel rejuvenated by your courage, Paladin. Perhaps all hope is not lost after all.
Dabu.
If I survive my wounds, I will always remember your name, Paladin. Didn't even... My name... Alexplorer Paladin. My name is Alexplorer Paladin. Wherever the wind whistles through the trees, I will always hear your name. Thank you.
Breastplate of the Poetic Orc. People have enjoyed this winter-spring journey. I've been looking forward to winter-spring, Fellwood and winter-spring more than most zones. They've lived up to the expectation. These have been a lot of fun. Have they been like deep and everything? No, not really, but they've been fun.
What is it?
Welcome back.
Be careful out there.
Helia applies the water to your dream catcher. You've done well, Alexplorer.
Thank you for your input. Safe travels, my dear.
Mathzoral's innate magic can wreak unimaginable havoc if mishandled. Umbrance's wanton casting within the cavern has opened a number of tesseracts, in other words, portals, connecting to other worlds. If I am to return to Mathzoral, these tesseracts must be closed. The Dreamcatcher will close the portals, buying you safe entrance into Umbrance's lair. First defeat whatever comes out of the tesseracts, then use the Dreamcatcher to quickly close them before anything else spills into this world.
Be careful out there. Safe travels, my dear.
Umbrance lurks in the back of Mathzoral. His time has come. Unfortunately, I am unable to join you on this quest. While I'd love to get my hands on that snake, Mathzoral's magic would rip me apart in its current state. No, I need you to finish this for me. When the deed is done, use this charm. It will return you safely to the Egress.
Thank you for your input.
Oh, thank you for the output. Now, let's not translate that into cyberpunk terminology. That would go badly. Is it gonna be pointy? Am I gonna get points from this? Is it gonna be pointy? It was not pointy.
It's too far away.
And I am dropping frames again. Once again, the internet looks fine. There is no reason for me to be dropping frames. But I am. I'm going to wait for it to stop. YouTube is getting the data, it's just not getting it cleanly. And there we go. I am no longer dropping frames. Everything is clean again. Zerothian Eridar. Zarishi Trader. Aren't they? They're from Outland. Mana Thirster. They're also from Outland, I think.
Congratulations.
Is the rich thorium gonna be pointy? Is the rich thorium gonna help me? Is no. Well, I got an arcane crystal, but it wasn't pointy. Dimensional ooze. Oop, another rich thorium. Is it gonna be pointy? Nope. This is a big cave complex, this one. Arcane Mana Cluster. These are definitely from Outland. That is a sturdy treasure chest, that one. What is in the sturdy treasure chest? Lapis tankard of Tidesippy. It's a tankard offhand. Well, there's Urbanze.
Congratulations.
Thing is, there used to be stuff deeper in this cave, I'm sure. Oh, there's a rare spawn who drops a few things I haven't got. That was not one of them. But this is where you would summon a blue dragon, I think, and then you would teleport to the mountains above, and it was all part of the Onyxia quest chain. I'll be finishing pretty soon, I think.
Greetings. Did you need something?
It will take some time for Mazoril to recover, but she will. The blue dragonflight is far from dead.
Be careful out
You
there.
have our thanks, Alexplorer.
Safe travels, my dear.
And that's Winter Spring quests done. So now I am done with Winter Spring quests. So I might spend a little bit of time, not much, but a little bit, trying to get some rich thorium for points. And I'm going to do that by flying. Not pointy. Basically, I'm thinking I'll do one loop of the zone. That one was pointy. Not pointy. Not pointy. Not pointy. Pointy! Now, the big question is at 290, if it goes grey at 290, I have no idea how I'm going to get to 300. No, it's still green. Not pointy. If I was gathering for gold, I'd be using all of this, but I'm specifically gathering just for points. Not pointy. We get 10 more points. Still got to get 10 more points. But I think I've got 4 doing this. What is this? Yeah, there's a Winter Savior's trainer mob there. Interesting. Might be an old legacy thing. I can't remember. That's in the Yeti Cave, and I don't want to go too far into the Yeti Cave. That one looks fairly close to the entrance. Actually, they don't look too far from the entrance either. And I've got a colossal great axe. Oh, that looks sexy.
I need a target.
Didn't get a point from the first one. Didn't get a point from that one. Not going all the way in, particularly for small. Did not get a point from that one. Damn it. And 10 more points.
It's going to take a very long time.
I don't remember it being this hard to skill to 300 in mining. That was pointy. 291.
It's too far away.
And with that, I think I'm going to call my farming expedition done.
Interesting. Hurry back.
What is why has my mini map moved? Weird. Okay. I think that's... I think that's everything.
Yo! Have a good
I
one.
think that's everything. And with that,
What's up?
go. I am going to call this session. This has been a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed this one. That's most of Winterspring done. And I will, actually, that's all of Winterspring done. I will probably do a loop of Winterspring when I next log on, to try and get my mining up. And then the next destination is Burning Steps. And that is one of the zones kind of before Blackrock Mountain, but I've already done kind of everything in Blackrock Mountain I can do, because unfortunately Upper Blackrock Spire is no longer available, which sucks because it's a really cool instance. At least I haven't found a way of accessing the original Upper Blackrock Spire. This has been fun. Thank you everyone for watching. This has been a lot of fun. And as always, good luck finding the quests that make you happy. It was really good to do both Felwood and Winterspring. They were great. Thanks everyone. Bye.